Hi, I'm Terence Bulb, and tonight in Arts Hall, we'll be looking at Tracy Emin's new work where she'll be buggering a shark. But first, we'll be interviewing seminal 80s band Outstandifold and the Wettygrippers. Over to the studio.
Arts Hall.
Good evening, I'm Terence Bulb, and welcome to Arts Hall. I'm here tonight with Barry Monroe from seminal 80s band Outstandifold and the Wettygrippers. Come through an awful lot, including the Crimean War. Gentlemen, how are we?
Fine, thank you, Terence.
So, here we are, a reformation. A busy schedule ahead of you. So, how are you getting on with the reformation of the band?
It's taking shape very slowly, isn't it, Barry?
Very slowly.
But we are hoping to add 3 new members in the very near future.
Oh, very interesting. So, gentlemen, is it Outstandifold and the Wettygrippers, the seminal 80s band? Is it up there with such luminaries as Dana, Sheena Easton, all contemporaries of yours? Is it?
Yeah, we had some good times with Sheena back in the day, didn't we? She was quite a girl.
She's a player.
Dana just didn't keep up with that girl, to be honest with you. Too much carry on.
I heard she was half rice, half chips, true?
To an extent, I'd have a curry sauce involved in there as well.
A veritable sexual smorgasbord.
If you're Swedish, aye?
So, we're not here to talk about these things, you know, we were all there in the 80s. Is it, if you remember you being there, you probably weren't.
Very true, Terence. Yes, and many times we weren't there, weren't we?
Oh, many times.
That was Tom Baker. But that's for different reasons. Anyway, gentlemen, we're here to talk about your new album, Boys Looked About in Onions.
Yes, very proud of it, as we are as well.
Yes. But it's taken you a long way to get here, you know, is that you never had your problems to seek back in the 80s.
26 years or something like that, isn't it?
Okay, now.
So talk to me about your first release. Is it the only available in Crooked Home EP?
Yeah, that was a tune we wrote about 1984 called Naked. Of course, with the original lineup of the band. And it was financed by a local church group who gave us the money to record the single and the EP. And we released it via the Card Pop In record shop in Finney Street. Very nice people.
Sold over 3 copies.
No, sold 4. My gran bought one.
Went triple plastic.
I believe you shared a lot better success in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, for some reason it seemed to take off for us in Eastern Europe, especially Albania. And our debut album, only available on Rickerton, sold 7 copies.
That's reaching the heady heights.
Oh yeah, but I mean, money's scarce in Albania, and what you tend to find out, we didn't know this at the time, but every family, an extended family, bought 1 copy, and they all had a shot of it each. So there's still thousands of folk getting to hear it.
Well, that's communism for you, I suppose.
Oh, absolutely.
Share and share alike. I was in Tirana once, and it's like a prostitute dressed as normal, isn't it? I enjoyed it. He never. Anyway.
Can I just stop you there, Terence? Did you go into the guise of Mr. Grimsdale?
It was a little of that. I also did a Ronnie Barker impression while I was doing it, which was quite good, especially that stuttering bit. I quite liked that, open all else.
I know where you're coming from.
So did he. Anyway, so as we say, it's been 26 years, you know, since you've been together. We've lost some friends in those times, haven't we? You know, some ex-members.
Yeah, the 3 original members met with horrible ends, and of course Roger Pudding, our original drummer. Roger just had a fixation with oat-based cereals and desserts, and so excited when he found out there's a semolina factory in Bruges. We were playing a gig in it was actually Lokeren in Belgium, it was nearby. And Roger just couldn't contain his excitement and went to this site visit of this factory, and next we heard he was getting dragged out a vat of semolina, and it was apparently like a scene from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Sad times. We got a replacement drummer for the rest of the tour, which was in Albania of all places, wasn't it? And we had a bit of trouble with skinheads, as you can imagine, in East European countries. So we invented these things called skinhead spikes, and you know the thing in Braveheart they use for the horses?
What, men's horses?
No, spikes,
Ah, so
except longer. But our bass player James Spanner Bentley and our original rhythm guitarist Big George Cucumber decided to stage dive at the end of a gig, and unfortunately for them the skinheads threw them back and they were impaled on the spikes. So it left Barry and myself to carry on, which we didn't do very well. At the time, of course, all the money we'd made from the gigs and the merchandise and the recordings, we were staying in a estate just outside Kilmarnock called Wettygrippers Towers, and now we live in a lap dancing flat, the two of us with one mattress.
and the mattress's name?
Ian.
It's my turn for the mattress.
I know.
Just so you don't forget.
Sad times.
Right.
Well, you had it last night.
I refuse to talk about that just now.
Would you like to leave?
Always say that.
So, brighter times ahead, obviously.
Yes.
You're recruiting new members and...
Well, Barry and myself had been making a living from doing kids' parties and basically played Mary Hopkins covers round about the local clubs and pubs. Wasn't a great pair, didn't feel great about yourself after those gigs. And that incident with that 4-year-old in Belfield was just the icing on the bloody cake. Anyway, we decided that we wanted to reform the band. The time was right for the Wettygrippers to make a return. So we do have 3 new members, we are recording a new album, and we are starting to gig seriously.
New members? Anyone that I should know?
I don't know if you'll know, I don't know if you've heard of the mythical dreadlocked bass player Mario Titmowry from Ayrshire, who we had heard had vacated Kilmarnock and was working in a kebab shop in Islington. So we managed to locate Mario and persuade him to join the Wettygrippers. The new guitarist, Stuart Dudgeon, or Dudge as we like to call him, amongst other things of course. Barry and myself found them totally by chance. We were watching our favourite video one night, Mabel Does Mauchline, classic, an absolute classic. We just happened to keep it on, and the credits were rolling down. We noticed who they did the musical score. You know, the kind of organ music you get in these special films.
Organ music?
Yeah, well, organ. And we noticed it was Stuart Dudgeon, so we managed to persuade Dudge to join us. Once the 4 of us got together, the big problem was finding a suitable drummer. Obviously somebody that was of similar insane persona as ourselves. And we did that. We happened to go to a country fair one Sunday down at Rickett Bowling Club, and we met the local Dickensian salesman, Stumpy, who was selling his underwear. Well, not his underwear, other underwear that was actually for sale. And his underwear model was a young man called Colin Hunter, who we managed to rescue. We did have to pay a heavy price for him, to be fair. Yeah, but we gave Stumpy the thumbs up, and I think he was okay for that. And Colin's fitted in really well.
And have you fitted in Colin really well?
How dare you?
I mean, in around his musical style.
Well, it's up to him to fit into our. We are the Wettygrippers after all. Every new member must bring something to the table, and they must contribute in their own way. And if they couldn't do that, they wouldn't be there.
Tell me about this new album. Is it anything I should be looking out for? Is it any big hits?
There's a couple of wee surprises on it. I don't think there's any fillers in there at all. I think it's all killer, no filler. And the songs have been very well crafted and very well recorded. And once we learn to play them, I think it'll be really, really good.
Yeah. Is there any Albanian influences in there?
Well, there was a guy we met over there called Yoshi, and apparently he lifted a finger and a seagull took the air. But that's a different story, we can't tell you that.
So, it's been illuminating. It's been great to catch up with some old friends. Outstandifold and the Wettygrippers, coming to a stage near you. Thank you, gentlemen. It's been lovely as always.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terence, appreciate it.
This has been Arts Hole. I'm Terence Bulb. Good night.